Yes. Move this to here. That must be such a wonderful thing to hear when the streamer is narrating what they're doing while you can't see it. Excellent stuff. Post this one and this self-promo channel, and also here. And then exit Discord. Close, pause, unblind. Shopping. Elzix, show me the cool hat, please.
Hello.
No. Unlucky.
Good day.
Can you hear me? Yes. Is it the right microphone? Yes. Okay.
Welcome to
Do
the
I have
desert
money?
rain.
Yes.
Good day.
In a video game.
What you need?
I think last time I got like 2 + 6 fire claws pelts
Hello.
or something like that. Which I don't want, but
Good day.
you never know when you might decide to make a fire claw druid for no good reason.
Welcome to the desert rain.
Thank you.
Good day. What you need?
What do I need?
Good day.
I went
Hi
to
there.
the store today, and I will go again on Friday. They're closed tomorrow, which is Thursday,
Good day.
because it's Christmas. And they had some stuff on clearance. Some of their Christmas
need?
stuff was on clearance already. So I bought a whole bunch of Christmas-themed snacks to give out tomorrow.
Welcome to the desert
That's
rain.
nice. And then Friday, I'll go look
Hello.
for stuff specifically for myself. Any
need?
holiday items that get marked down.
Good day.
I'll be looking for the in-shell hazelnuts,
Hi there.
in-shell almonds, cranberries,
Hello.
fresh, and I think that's about it.
Greetings.
'Cause most of the other holiday stuff I can't really eat. It's all like cookies or whatever.
Welcome to the
Candy.
desert rain. What you need?
What you need? 1 hurricanes.
Welcome to the desert
Welcome.
rain. Hello. Welcome to the desert rain. Hi there. Good day.
100 life. Okay. 2 summoners, 3 fissures. No,
What
thank
you
you.
need? Welcome to the desert rain. Hello. Hi there. Good day. Hello.
Hello.
Good day. Hi there.
2 druids, 3 tornadoes, 33 lives. Okay. I'm not looking for tornado pelts, but I will buy them. And 33 life is not a bad addition. I'd probably want to see Oak Sage, Summon Grizzly, something like that. But it's fine.
Greetings.
Gossip. Oh yeah, I forgot to cast. That feels better. I need to get like a pad for my armrest. Because otherwise sitting here the way that my mouse is set up relative to my armrest hurts my arm.
Good day.
I think because I'm not really at a desk, and so this table height is not designed for an office chair.
Yes.
So I want to do at least an hour and a half today, hopefully closer to 2 hours. I intend to go to bed early because I want to
Hello.
make, in the morning I want to make some tapioca pudding to bring to Christmas party. Like, well, why don't you make it tonight? Because I don't want to.
Yes.
Also, I didn't really sleep well last night, so going to bed early sounds nice.
Good day.
Oh, I missed. Whoops.
Hello.
And I run this rack because the Great Halberd is the crafting base. And I have 35, approximately 35 stale runes that I can craft with Great Halberds. And I think I only have like 6 or 10
Hello.
magic ones. So I can get like 30 more still.
Greetings. Good day.
Another rack that I would use for gold would be a Balrog skin, because I don't have Arcane's Valor. So I could run that one for gold.
Yes.
I think I have Skulders. I have Trains, I have Talrashas,
Greetings.
I have Gladiator Bane. I think that's pretty much it. I don't have Immortal Kings, but they can't drop Sacred Armors here. I have to... If I'm gonna rack that, I have to go to Act 5.
Good day.
But, oh, I forgot to cast. I'm not trying to Grail in 1.07, so that's not really an issue for me. Buy my armor.
Greetings.
Beautiful. Right, I forgot to cast again. I guess maybe this is the result of not sleeping well? Maybe.
Yes. Greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah. Kinda thought that one missed.
Good day. Yes.
Yes. Interesting.
Greetings.
Imagine if that had randomly been laying of hands.
Good day.
Damage reduced by 7. So that's a crafting base.
Hello.
I'm gonna go turn off the air conditioner or turn it to auto instead of on.
Good day.
Kind of noisy. So I'll be right back. Alright. Welcome back.
What you need?
Oh, I need everything. That would never mind. I won't say
Hello?
that. There's a line from The Matrix
Greetings.
Revolutions
What you need?
that I was gonna say.
Hi there.
In the hallway scene with Morpheus and Agent Smith. And other Agent Smith and other
Welcome
Agent
to the
Smith.
Desert Rain.
And like 100 other Agent Smiths.
Good day.
Who were all people similar height and weight to the original
Hi
actor
there.
wearing prosthetic Agent Smith masks. Amazing.
Good day. Hi there.
I don't know if a mask like that would be called a prosthetic,
What you need?
but I did, so.
Hello.
Hello.
Good day. Hello. Good day. Welcome to the Desert
Trade.
Rain. What you need? Hi there. Hello. Good day. Hello.
Hello. Ooh, so many.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
I think the most I've seen was either 11 or
What you need?
12.
Hi there.
And I don't know if he can
Good day.
spawn anything like, is it just like if they roll poorly and so they just don't spawn pelts and they don't spawn pelts? Is there another item base after Druid pelts that shows up? Or
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
does it just leave a hole?
What you need?
And I've never seen that. Because it has to get through
Welcome
all the
to the
different
Desert
varieties
Rain.
of Druid pelts first.
Hi there. Good day. Hello. Welcome to the desert rain.
Welcome.
Hello.
The dessert train.
Good day. Welcome to the desert rain.
3 elemental, 1 hurricane. Rip. 32 life. That would have been a good one. But instead, it wasn't a good one. So we keep searching.
Hi there. Welcome to the desert rain. Hi there. Welcome to the desert rain.
And I think 3 elemental, 1 hurricane. It's like,
Hello.
I don't know. I don't know the
Good
number,
day.
but it's way more likely than 3 elemental, 3 hurricane. Or so I have been told
Welcome to the desert rain.
by someone who I believe.
Hi there. Good day. What you need?
What you need.
Welcome to the desert rain. Hi there. Good day. Hi there.
Three hurricanes.
Hello. Welcome to the desert rain. Hi there. Welcome to the desert rain.
Indestructible.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the desert rain. Hi there. Welcome to the desert
Welcome.
rain. Good day. Welcome to the desert rain. Hello. Welcome to the desert rain. Good day.
Ooh. Oh, but it's level 30. I think level 30 prefers 2 elemental here. So nice consolation prize. If that had been 2 druid, this would have been really good. But it's level 30, so that's pretty cool. But still, there's room for improvement.
Yes?
Good day.
I'm sorry, what? How much did that cost? I didn't even look. Whatever it was, it's more gold than I can carry, I guess.
Good day.
Let's see. I don't even know how much goes in there. Right, I'm supposed to keep this. Interesting. Is it crafting base? Was Was that a wolf head or was it like a blood spirit or something? Wolf head. Okay. I guess it just costs more than I would have expected.
Good day. Greetings.
Whoops. Doesn't even go back to pick it up. Incredible.
Yes. Greetings. Yes. Good day. Greetings. Good day. Greetings. Hello. Good day. Greetings. Good day. Yes. Greetings.
That was weird. I'm surprised that actually worked. Kind of makes me wonder where actually is it that I have to cast
Day.
the Valkyrie to.
Hello. Good day.
Yeah, I don't know. What? How did that work?
Greetings.
Okay, so it was less than 1,000,000 gold. It's like 820k or something, maybe. Maybe as much as 900. But less than 1,000,000 for sure. Alright.
Yes.
So pretty expensive, but not crazy. Farming an ice base. Yes, no. Sort of. Alright, so, sorry, I just wasn't paying attention and answered your question incorrectly. The base that I'm getting here is, the Great Halberg, when it spawns blue, is a crafting base. I have 35-ish stale crafting runes for this base.
Yes.
And because it sells for 25,000, I am therefore willing to use this as a gold find method while simultaneously farming about 40, maybe more, crafting bases. The purpose really is just to refill my gold so that I can shop for pelts from Elzix. Whoops. Yeah, rune level matters. So I can shop for pelts from Elzix. What I'm looking for, I don't have it here. Here's 5 tornado. Is +6 hurricane, which is very rare. Man, I need to stop talking. I can't cast the Valkyrie right. Anyway, it's very rare. Estimated 150 hours of shopping without interruptions, so like not going to look for gold. Per 6 hurricane pelt.
Yes.
I have 1, I want 2 more, and then I'll go show all 3 to Larzuk at the same time. No,
Day.
selling in this case, and I don't think in any case, affects the armor stand drop. To my understanding, the armor stand doesn't start counting anything until you go through the waypoint. The only thing I could think of that might make that become incorrect is if you're in the game already for 5 minutes and so the game saves. That might affect the rack. But otherwise, only things that I do after I enter the waypoint matter. And this rack is really stable. It doesn't matter which monsters are spawning as long as I cast the Valkyrie in the same spot. Sometimes I mess up the cast and then I get the battle boot instead of the Great Halberd. So
Good day.
that video, and maybe you already know this, that video is misleading, because a lot of the viewers who watch it don't understand that when you put the seed command in the properties setting of your launcher, they leave that seed command in there, which resets it every time they enter the game. If you put the seed in once and then save and exit and then delete the seed command, you'll have the same map, but you won't get the same drops anymore.
Yes.
And so I don't use the seed command, so I have the same map, but I don't get the same drops. A place where you can get a similar result to that without using the seed command is by playing single player in Classic,
Good day.
where killing a monster or touching a poppable the same amount of time after that monster has spawned in the same place will always drop the same item in a similar way to that seed hacking video, but without using the seed command, because the random number generator was less robust in Classic. So like if I killed these monsters,
Yes.
they would drop a different thing every time. Each of these armors is a different armor every time. It's always a great halberd, but it's a different great halberd.
Good day.
So I am a proponent for people playing single player. If you have your own map and you save the seed so that if you accidentally say like join Nightmare and lose your map, you can restore the map. I think that's fine. Leaving the seed command on to force the same item to drop every time is kind of silly, in my opinion. Yeah, that's exactly
Yes.
right. The armor stand will always drop as long as I do the same thing or very close to the same thing. It will always drop the Great Halberd. I miss the cast sometimes, and then you see the battle boot. This same character, I was doing wire fleeces for a while until I got Gladiator's Bane, and that rack was
Welcome
like
to the Desert
astonishingly stable. I could mess it up almost any way I wanted,
Rain. Good day.
and it would still drop a wire fleece. Any amount of monsters could spawn wherever they wanted to spawn,
Welcome to the Desert
and it didn't
Rain.
matter. And then some racks are more finicky, and you know, you gotta
What you need?
sand leaper instead of a buzzard. Nope, different item. So this right here is the main gameplay that I'm actually doing right now.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
Is checking his shop window and then looking at the pelts. I'm looking for +6 hurricane.
Greetings.
Whoops.
Good day.
And so far, I have not seen a single pelt that costs more gold than I can carry, so I'm not really worried about that being an issue. Keys and essence.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
I don't personally farm those, so I don't really have any experience there. I have not
Welcome
ever
to the Desert
done
Rain.
key farming or essence farming, mostly because I don't really
there.
play in those versions a lot. And when I do, like when I play in 1.14, I don't use Pluggy, so I don't have access to
What you need?
the Ubers or the Diablo clone.
Good day. Hello.
Hmm.
Good day. What you need?
Yeah, I think that a map not dropping one for a while, and so you're like, oh, this is a bad map, and you switch. My personal opinion, superstition. It's not real.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
But I know many people who do think, you
Hi
know,
there.
the way that you do. Man, I've had it 20 times. I'm trying a different map.
Good day. Hi there. Good day.
One of the things that I do, and I have videos of, and probably streams of,
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
is touching Cocoon in 1.06 and 1.00. And there you can really see, like, in full effect, the
Hello.
lack of robustness in the random number generator, the way it calls the seed.
Hi there.
Because I get the exact same duplicated item out of
Good
the
day.
Cocoon every single time, and sell it for
Hello.
25,000 or gold. And that
Welcome to
was
the Desert
my
Rain.
method of gold finding in Classic for single player.
What you need?
And there are no runes in Classic, so you can't just like
Hi there.
stuff a barb full of limb runes and run council.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
Plus, find item doesn't really work.
Good day.
Ugh. Yeah, I mean it's I totally get it.
Hello.
Like even if you're like don't really believe it, it's still psychologically impactful. Like, man, screw this map. You know, like I get it.
Hello.
I used to
day.
think that in Classic, a particular map seed had affix
Welcome
preferences.
to the Desert Rain.
And so then I
day.
tracked the affixes that spawned,
there.
and particularly affixes that spawned together on the same item for, I think it was only 58
Welcome to the
rare
Desert
rings.
Rain.
And based on that, I determined that no,
Hi there.
there's not a preference on a map seed to generate certain affix combinations.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
Because there, what I'm looking for is a rare ring with magic find prefix and suffix,
there.
ideally more than 30 magic find, and 10% faster cast speed.
Good day.
And to get those three together
Welcome to the
is
Desert Rain.
estimated, it's like 1 in 60, 100 rare rings, and I'm at about 700-ish rare rings
Welcome to the Desert
in
Rain.
Classic since I started counting.
Hi there.
That's something that I guess not for Andariel specifically, although
Good day.
I guess I could track that too, because I do have a plan to run.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
So my ultimate goal here, like, why do I play Diablo 2 now?
Hello.
I'm trying to make a druid in 1.14 that has a
What
really
you need?
powerful hurricane, and he just teleports around and watches stuff die to his hurricane on players 1 in zones that don't have cold resist natively, like Maggot Lair and Ancient Tunnels.
Welcome
without
to the
having to
Desert
cast
Rain.
Tornado. So that's the goal. And I'll show you. This is if you haven't seen this, and I haven't made a video about this yet. Where did it go? His offhand weapon, his pre-buff weapon, will be this Glyph Blow, Wort's Leg, +3 elemental druid skills, 3 open sockets. So the druid that I want for his hurricane, he's going to need 7 +5 cold facets, which should take about 18,500 quest bugged Duriel runs. And so I could, I guess in that process, track all of the items that he drops, like all the uniques, and then run a chi-square test on what the ratio should be, and see if he dropped appropriately. Or if there were some major outliers. Because that's a lot of Duriel runs.
Hello.
Not gamble. Yeah, well,
Greetings.
I don't know if it's only possible in 1.07,
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
but I do know that getting the 3 sockets from Larzak is only going to be a thing in 1.07.
Welcome to the Desert Rain. Good day.
And the Wort's Leg is the only base that can have 3 sockets and
Hello.
+3 elemental druid skills. Additionally, in 1.07 is going to be, I think, I'm not sure if 1.08 does this as well, but magic only affixes are available on crafted items. So the +3 elemental druid skills is a magic only affix. It doesn't spawn on rares, and it's not supposed to spawn on crafted items. So Wort's Leg is a club. Clubs can have +3 elemental druid skills. Wort's Leg can have 3 sockets, whereas like Truncheon
What you need?
or whatever spiked club,
Good day.
whatever the elite ones of those are, can only get 2. And so
Hello.
crafted items here will always get 3 sockets if they are able to have 3 sockets. And so that was,
Good day.
as soon as I got the +3 elemental skills, the 3 sockets was guaranteed.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
So yeah, not only is it a crafted Wort's Leg,
Hi there.
it's either best in slot or very close.
Hello.
With the main competitor item being a 6-faceted weapon.
Hi there. Good day.
But this one, it looks a lot cooler because it's weird.
Welcome
And so
to the
for that
Desert
reason,
Rain.
I decided I can sacrifice needing to find 3 cold skillers and instead use a really bizarre Wort's Leg. Sure, why not? Don't really know why I buy these. But I do, so I still do.
Hi there. Welcome to the Desert Rain. Hello.
Yeah, that, and then the hat that I'm trying to get here is also an item that shouldn't really exist. Because Larzak can give the pelt, a magic pelt, and most magic
Welcome to the
helmets
Desert
3
Rain.
sockets in 1.07. So I'll be able to have a 3 open socket +6 hurricane pelts. Whereas normally the maximum should only be 2 sockets.
Hi there. Good day.
Three shapeshifters. And in this
Welcome to the
version,
Desert Rain.
you can craft any weapon. So not just Wart's Leg. You can craft exploding potion. You can feed a crafted weapon back into the crafting
Hello.
recipe. So you only technically need one base
Hi there.
of that type because you can re-roll it forever. That only works for weapons.
Good day. Welcome to the Desert Rain.
You know, poison gas
Hello.
potion. There's no reason to other than you can, but
Good day.
you can. And they get lifesteal. You know, if you do the blood craft, it'll get lifesteal and plus life.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
So it looks kind of funny.
Hello.
The other, or I guess I'll say another interesting thing about the crafted
Okay.
items in 1.07 is that you can give them to Charcy to imbue.
Welcome to the Desert
So you
Rain.
could, for example, craft an amulet, and you're like, wow, this amulet
Hi there.
sucks. Hey Charcy, imbue this crafted amulet. And
Good
instead
day.
of saying, I don't imbue amulets, he says, okay.
Hello.
So that's kind of neat.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
Now, I probably wouldn't use an imbue on an amulet, but you can.
Good day. Hi there. Hello.
Yeah, pretty much same. Like, diadem, I guess.
Good day.
What version do you play primarily?
Welcome to the
I guess
Desert
probably
Rain.
either 1.14 or D2R since you mentioned essences and
Hello.
keys. Yeah.
What you need? Hello.
Yeah, I haven't played D2R.
Good day.
If I did, I would probably do like Holy Fire Paladin or whatever, like the
Good day.
either the one, like just natively Holy Fire or the one that does like wear 3 Holy Fire pieces
Hello.
and then just do Stony Tombs forever.
Good day.
Yeah, I was thinking about if I ever do decide to
Welcome
rush
to
some
the Desert
characters,
Rain.
and I will have to at some point because I have a lot of items that I want to put sockets in. I'm gonna rush them in Classic
Good day.
so that I can get all of their quests for rare rings from
Hi there.
Gidbin. And also, I think when you rescue Kane,
Welcome to
they
the
give you a
Desert
rare
Rain.
ring instead of a magic one. I think that's in Classic. I don't remember which versions.
Good day.
And maybe... I can't remember. I feel like there's one for Den of Evil, but I don't remember.
Hi there.
Maybe not.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
But the item levels are, at least in 1.0, they're fixed. In 1.06, they're probably still fixed,
Good day.
but they might be based on your character level. I'm not sure. But they're not high enough level to get the
What
best,
you need?
in my opinion, affix of all resists.
Good day.
So, and they also At least the normal Gidbin quest, like normal difficulty Gidbin, cannot give the plus 49 single resist.
Hello.
So that's unfortunate. Stat. In older versions, you don't get the reset. Yeah. Yeah, you imbue at level 8
Good day.
with the diadem. I think the respec was added in like
there.
1.12 maybe. That sounds right.
Good day.
1.12 or 1.13 is when they added
Welcome to the
respec.
Desert Rain.
And then I think for single player, basically all 1.14 did was make it so you don't have to have the CD.
Good day.
There was like a bug fix
need?
with the language, there was a bug fix with Mac or something like that.
Hello.
And then removing the requirement to have a CD in the CD drive.
Good day.
One hurricane, 3 grizzlies. Okay.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
Oh yeah, that's true. It did move them to like the
Good day.
games directory instead of the actual Diablo 2 directory,
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
which is kind of weird.
Hi there. Good day.
I actually have a character named Find Me, so
Welcome
that
to the
if I
Desert
forget
Rain.
where the save files are, I can just search my entire C drive for findme.d2s.
Hi there.
Like hit search, come back an hour later.
Welcome to
Oh,
the
we
Desert
found
Rain.
it. There it is.
Good day. Hi there.
It'd be faster to ask Google, I guess, but... Oh,
Welcome to the Desert Rain. Good day.
I
Welcome
installed
to the
Linux
Desert
one
Rain.
time, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm
Hello.
good. I don't need to do that again. I'll just use Windows
Good day.
and be technologically ignorant.
Hi there. Welcome to the Desert Rain.
Is Copilot like the spyware? Where like they phone home
Hello?
everything that you do?
Hi there.
Or is it something else?
Welcome to the Desert Rain. Hello.
Right. And then they... Oh yeah, we totally anonymize it. We don't know who you are, it's
Good
just
day.
data. Mm-hmm. We believe you.
Hi there. Good day.
But yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really care, because if I did, I would be using Linux.
Hello.
Just
Good day.
funny life. Ew.
Welcome to the Desert Rain. Hi there.
That's there's a comic,
Hello.
and I think it's like the artwork, if I remember correctly, is similar to either the Jetsons or maybe the Family Circus. And it's like this lady, you know, talking to her
Welcome to the
husband while
Desert
she's in the
Rain.
kitchen. It's like, no, we can't get a TV. I would never
Hello?
bring, you know, those government spy devices into our home. And then it's like,
Hi there.
meanwhile, in 2010, hey, government spy device, what's on my
Hello?
calendar for the day?
Hi there.
And then
Welcome
it's
to the
just like,
Desert
you know,
Rain.
her cell phone.
Hi there. Hello. Welcome to the Desert Rain.
So I have all the government
Good
spy
day.
devices in my home.
Hi there. Good day. Welcome to the Desert Rain. Good day.
Mhm.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
Do you have a primary build that you play? I don't think I saw that. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Hi there.
And I guess it's, I was gonna ask if it's on Switch, but you said Linux, so probably not
there.
Switch. Cold Sore, I see. Oh yeah, you have Sunder.
Hey.
I forgot.
Hello. What you need? Hello.
Yeah, I think I like Sunder. I know some people are like, oh, this ruins the game. I'm like, no, man, Sunder's great. It's great for casual players.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
And even though I play a lot, because of my skill level and like how much effort I'm willing to put into my gameplay,
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
in that way I could say I'm casual.
Hi there.
All of my builds require
Good day.
as few buttons as I can get away with. And so Sunder
Welcome to the
makes
Desert
every
Rain.
build require much fewer buttons.
Hello. Good day.
So that's neat.
Welcome to the Desert Rain. Hello.
Oops.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. What you need?
That's because it is balanced.
Good evening.
Oh, you mean minus 70 to your own resists?
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
I thought you
Good
meant
evening.
like because you're a cold sorceress and you have cold mastery, you're getting all the, you know, the immune mobs are getting
Welcome
knocked
to the
down to
Desert
minus
Rain.
70.
Good evening.
That's why, not because of Sunder, but I have this 1.07 only item, a magic sword that Larza put 4 sockets in. And so the cold and the lightning resists here, 55 cold and 58 lightning resists come from the 4 jewels, which are important when going against Conviction Aura in the High Council, because the High Council does minus, or the High Council's Conviction Aura does minus 140 to my resistances, which is pretty significant. So I made that sword so that I don't die as often.
Hi there.
So like conviction, lightning enchanted, cold enchanted, multi-shot doesn't mean auto death if I just, you know, blindly roll through the middle of them.
What you need?
It just means like, oh, that was spooky.
Hello.
I probably shouldn't have done that. And then the amplified damage on attack does work with Whirlwind in 1.07.
What you need?
So I get to break the physical immunes while whirling, which is nice.
What you need?
And the damage from the offhand weapon is not used. It applies the main hand
Hello.
weapon damage and attack rating to the offhand weapon, so it doesn't matter that it's a puny little sword. Good stuff. No, they don't always spawn
Welcome
conviction.
To the Desert Rain.
I don't even think there's one that's guaranteed to spawn Aura Enchanted. They just have to like roll into it.
Hi there.
But there is one that always spawns physical immune.
Good day.
And so the amplified damage is really important.
Hi there.
Plus it just helps in general with like all of them.
Hello.
And so he has, I think he has two sources of amplified damage on attack. The sword and the amulet.
Good day.
His main hand weapon, unfortunately, does not have amplified damage.
Good day. Welcome to the Desert Rain.
And to give you an idea how rare the runes are here. Why did I leave the game? In 1.07. I did 5,000 high council runs with 33% find item. So not like the 50 that you would think of for Mode of Destruction, but just 33.
Hello.
And the highest rune that I got
Welcome
was
to
a
the
Vex.
Desert Rain.
And when I did some math and statistics to see was I lucky, unlucky, or getting the expected results,
Greetings.
the expected result from 5,000 high council runs with 33%
Welcome
Hork
to the Desert Rain.
was that I would get one rune Vex or higher.
Good day.
It's like 1.05 runes or 1.03 runes or something.
Welcome to
And
the
that
Desert Rain.
0.34 of those one runes would be Vex.
What you need?
So basically, I got the most expected result.
Hello. What you
So, pretty disheartening results.
need? Hello.
Like, dang, I knew runes were rare, but I didn't know it was going to be like that.
Good day. Welcome to the Desert Rain.
And so that's why if you go read, like, really old posts about people finding runes in old versions on single player, there was a lot of Hellforge rushing
Hello.
to get the runes for
Good day.
Call to Arms, particularly 1.10s beta Call to Arms. And then some people, I think, would Hellforge rush for Enigma, and then some people would do
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
the lower Kurast runs in 1.10, even though
Good day.
the odds were really low. I think in 1.10 there was only one Bear Rune pattern on Players 8. but it might have
Good day.
been 3, but I think it's just 1.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
Yeah, Burr. You can cube up in 1.10. So you get 3 Burr runes to make 1 Enigma.
Hi there. Welcome to the Desert Rain.
And then they improved the rune drops in 1.13,
Hi there.
or maybe it was 1.12, and then they improved them again
Hello.
later.
Good day. Welcome to the Desert Rain.
The odds on jaw rune dropping are astonishingly low. Let me... never mind.
Hello.
Two Druid, 3 Rabies. 2 Druid, no, only 2 Furies. If it had been 3 Furies, I would have bought it.
Good day.
But then, you know, in addition to the Bear Runes from Lower Kurast, you're also
Good
getting
day.
Flawless Gems, Grand Charms, and Small Charms.
Hi there.
No, they're not Bale Grand Charms, but they can get 40
Hello.
life. Crafting supplies,
Hi there.
occasional rare circlets and rare rings, that kind of stuff.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
But yeah, the runes drops in 1.10 are really bad. I think the worst was 1.08 and 1.09.
Good day.
Oops.
Hello.
And those are worse than 1.07.
Good day.
So like really, really bad.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
I think... Ooh. Oh well. If, at 1.08 and 1.09, it's something like every 180,000 runes that is high enough level to be Azad will be Azad. So, not 180,000 dropped items, but once every 180,000 runes, you will get 1 Zod. So that's pretty bad.
Welcome to the Desert Rain. What you need?
And there is 1 Zod rune pattern
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
in the sparkly chests in Act 5 that I know of. And it's in like the lowest
What
case
you need?
percent, so like 2% chance case.
Hello.
So like the all unique spawn, I think.
Good day.
So it's like 1 in 2 million attempts at touching the sparkly chest
Welcome to
will
the
give you the
Desert
Zod
Rain.
rune. So that's not great.
What you need?
I think if you were going to try to specifically target farm Jaw rune, now that we know the super chest patterns in River of Flame, that's where you should
Hello?
try to go.
I can't.
Welcome to the Desert Rain. Hello.
But the River of Flame can be dangerous,
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
and monsters like to spawn around the super chests there.
Welcome to the Desert Rain. Hi there. Hello.
Do you have goals for your gameplay, or you just like
Hi there.
play for fun, or yeah. What was the level on this? 39, too high.
Hello.
Like if you're trying to grail, or
Welcome to the
make every
desert
rune
rain.
word, or reach level 99,
Good day.
make a beat Bale with every class in hell. In D2R, you don't really need to do that. You're better off, even with a Blizzard Sorceress, running High Council.
Welcome to the desert rain.
Or, you know, just
Good day.
some zone, whatever. Let me... I'm gonna pull something up, and I'm gonna blind real quick. See if I can find this. Downloads. Where is D2PG.exe? There it is. Okay. Unblind. Oh, this doesn't have D2R. Anyway, so there's this thing. So we're gonna look up for 1.14 in the River of Flame. Super chests, you know, player 7, 1 jaw if it's unlocked, 2 jaws if it's locked. Players 5, and there's only 3 chests on a good map. 1 jaw if it's unlocked, 1 jaw if it's locked. Players 3, 2 jaws if it's unlocked, and 2 jaws if it's locked. And players 1, 1 jaw each. So, not really great. If we go back to 1.10, excuse me, and we look at Lower Kurast, am I on Lower Kurast? I am not. Lost City, what is that? Then you get 1 bear if it's locked and 1 if it's unlocked at players 3. At players 5, apparently you get 0. And then at players 7, you get 1 bear if it's locked and 1 if it's unlocked. And in both cases, you also only get 1 Sur rune. If you go to 1.09, and we go Sparkly, and we go Drifter Cavern, oh, it's not 20%, 2%, it's 20%. 1 Zod rune pattern in one of the 4 chest cases. Here, 0, 5, 0, 7, 0, players 9, 0, players 11, 0, players 13, 0, players 15, 0, players 17, 1 Zod rune in this 20% chest case. Yeah, this program I got from being a member, you know, being active at one point in time in the past on the pure Diablo forums at the time, Diablo III. And then where I am, if I go to, what's it called? If you go, I'm not certain. Oh, what's that guy's name? I can't think of his name. There's a guy who has a lot of useful links, like in his signature. I'm looking for Act 4. Oh, super chests. And then if I go look at Act 4, River of Flame, there's one Joe rune pattern for 1.07 River of Flame. So about 20,000 runs on average if you have a map with 3 chests.
Hello.
There are, several other people around in the Diablo 2 community who have that program.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
I'm on Debrunski's Discord server. So if you go there, it's probably best not to ping me, but you can like search me in private message, be like, hey, I want that program. Then that works.
Welcome to the Desert Rain. Good day. Hello. Welcome to the Desert Rain. Hello.
If you do private message me, I think I have to like accept your message first. No, he does not. He absolutely does not. He trashes Diablo 2. He's like, man, only idiots and losers play that game. And it's like, not sure if he's joking, but he does still like, some of his long-term community members, he still like supports the efforts on some of the projects they're working on. So it's not like everything D2 is bad, but he absolutely does not play.
Hello.
I think occasionally he'll do like a community event where he'll play like
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
a ladder reset or something for a day or two, and that's it.
Good day.
But I didn't go to his... Oh, interesting. Troko would like that. I didn't go to his server for... for him. I went for other Diablo 2 people being there. Because there's not much place you can find that. And even there, it's mostly dead. Like the Diablo 2 chats are very inactive.
Greetings.
So the reason I bought that armor, I guess I'll show it now because I'm about to store this one. Larzuk can give the body armors 4 sockets. So basically you get of the whale, or not of the whale, you get Jeweler's prefix for free with a 1 in 4 chance. So here I would have, Godly Ancient Armor of the Whale required level 38 with potentially 4 sockets. And I don't use this, but there's a guy on Debrunski's server named Troko who likes this kind of thing. So if I got one with 4 sockets, I would probably give it to him. And he would probably put it on a Jabazon with 4 facets.
Hello.
But I just like collecting. While I'm searching for the specific items that I'm hunting for, I like collecting items that make other people jealous. So that's why I picked that one. I don't trade anymore. I used to.
Yes.
I used to like 15 years ago when I played, and then, or maybe it was more like 12 years ago when I played, and then I took a very long break and I gave all my stuff away and then deleted the rest. And then I traded briefly when I came back to playing in like, I think it was like 2019 or something. And the trade pool, like the number of players, was so small. And there were a few people in the trade pool who I didn't trust that their items were actually legitimate. That I decided to just back out of trading. But I will still occasionally give items away if I know someone's looking for it and doesn't mind.
Yes.
Like using one that they didn't find themselves. Because, like, I guess I don't have. Well, I do have one. No, I don't have one. Visionary of the Mammoth hat. 3 sockets, up to 40 life. The same guy that would want this ancient armor wanted that hat,
Good day.
so I gave him one. Right, it's just like
Yes.
you just have to trust that the player is legit, and that's it. You know, you either trust them or you don't. And the specific stuff that I'm searching for, one, very, very few people play old patches called time travel. Very few people do time travel. So, in an already small trading pool of active single player users who can be found online, make that like 10 times smaller to get people who do time travel. And you basically end up with me and like one other guy. And the guy who still does time travel, well, actually I don't think he even plays anymore. So yeah,
Greetings.
there's not many. What I would want to buy from other players in 1.07 is sapphires. If you've seen my videos about the mana after each kill ring, then you'll know why. If not, it's because of this, or rings like this. This one has 28 to mana after each kill, required level 9. The level 9 is from the 14 magic find. Otherwise, it would be required level 2. The mana after each kill can go up to 37. So we can see on this guy, I think I have a 34. Nope, 37. And then 12 magic find, which doesn't matter. So that's the maximum roll. It goes as low as 7. And so what happens is the cube recipe, oh, that's wrong. Sapphire plus thawing potion plus magic ring makes magic ring with cold resists, right? And that's a normal recipe, whatever. In 1.07, the recipe wasn't fully updated from Classic, and so the cold resist is called from the affix group number that was used in Classic, which in 1.07 and Lord of Destruction is the affix group number for mana after each kill. And so if you get mana after each kill as your prefix, then all of the cube recipe cold resist turns into mana after each kill instead. I think that's how it works. But if you don't get triumphant, then you just get cold resists.
Yes.
The other interesting thing about that recipe in 1.07 and 1.08 is that the results are not limited to automatically being magic rings. So they can be
rare, set, or unique.
Greetings.
So I guess the most obvious interesting results from that is you can get Stone of Jordan with up to 36 to a single resists, and the Prismatic Amulet recipe is the same way, so you can get Talrash's Amulet with Prismatic, which rolls each resist separately. Up to, I think, 36, and then 72 on poison. It's really rare, especially the Prismatic one, or the Amulet is really expensive. Like, I think it's 18,000 perfect gems on average in 1.08, where you have better odds. So that's very expensive.
Hello.
But it exists.
Greetings.
And so, what I want from that recipe, the cold resist one, is a
Welcome to
rare
the
ring
Desert Rain.
with ideally 30 or more mana after each kill,
What you need?
and casting speed, and magic find. Which should take,
Good day.
I think, it's like to get one affix of magic find, it's like 1 in 6,000 sapphires, and to get both magic find affixes, it's like 1 in 18,000 sapphires. And I have done,
Hello.
I think I've done 4,000 sapphires,
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
and I have not got the ring that I wanted. I have seen rare rings with mana after each kill, so I confirmed that that
Welcome
actually
to the Desert
exists,
Rain.
which is good. And what I want that
What you
ring
need?
for is so that my Hurricane Druid doesn't have to use Insight on the Mercenary, and since he'll have mana after each kill, he can instead use Conviction on the Mercenary to make his Hurricane more damaging.
Good day.
Yep.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
Let me see. If I look at... Is it this guy? So... That's not it. Here's an example of a rare ring, and it has 15 mana after each kill. So it's garbage, but... just like showing that it exists. Yeah. Typically, people will roll these rings at character level 9, and what they're looking for is mana after each kill and casting speed. So like these, and you want like 30 or better, really. What's in here? Garbage, okay. But I roll at character level 19
Hi there.
because that makes both Magic Find affixes available. It reduces my odds of getting either Magic Find affix,
Welcome to the
so it
Desert
requires
Rain.
more sapphires for even a minimum level of success.
Good day.
But a really good success will be much, much better. So I roll at character level 19. Caster, gloves, and boots. I might be able to do caster boots. Do caster gloves do casting speed?
What you
Because
need?
I'm pretty sure I need 20 casting on my gloves.
Good day.
see, 20, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, I need 20 casting on my gloves.
Hi there. Hello.
Yeah, mana regen.
Hi there.
Also, putting hard points into energy boosts your mana regen. Imagine doing that, though. Insanity.
Hello.
I think the druid, I need either like 63 or 99, I think. Something like that.
What you need?
Or maybe
Hi
it's
there.
like 67 or 99. Some weird numbers.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
2 SOG. Oh, yeah.
Good day.
Another fun item in single player only
Hi there.
is in the 1.10a beta.
Good day.
Bullcatho's wedding band unique ring has +2 to all
Hi
skills
there.
instead of +1. Oh yeah, I have. What did I find? I think I found a 34 magic find +3 paladin combat amulet recently, or relatively recently. I think so.
Good day.
I guess I should probably mule off. Because next time I get something I keep, I'm going to have to mule off anyway. So let me do that real quick. Have this program called Atma 5 or Atma V. And we look up Pew Pew. We open her current stash, Ital V. Wait, no. Her stuff all goes in. The halberds go in here. And then everything else goes in needs sockets. Yes. Okay. Excellent work. All right.
Good day.
Yeah, Go Mule. Go Mule doesn't work on 1.07,
What you need?
but they did update it for D2R.
Hello.
And I think it wasn't really that long after D2R came out that they did it. Gamble. Let's see. Did I Okay, no, you're not blind. Good.
Good day.
I've done that one time where I streamed for like 2 hours with the display capture off.
Welcome to the Desert
So
Rain.
like the viewers that came in,
Good day.
it's like 2 or 3 of them or whatever. They came in and you know, watched for like 3 seconds and then left.
Welcome to
No,
the
just
Desert
tell me
Rain.
that you can't see anything.
Greetings. Good day.
Ooh, a glowing hat.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
Visionary.
Hi there.
Hi there. What?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Desert Rain. What you need? Hi there. Good day.
Hello.
Welcome to the Desert Rain. What you need?
Thank you.
Good day.
Oh yeah, the other thing you might have noticed, I run really fast.
Hi there.
Because the item fast run walk
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
is linear with no diminishing returns.
Hi there. Good day. Welcome to the Desert Rain. Hi there.
Not in this version. So in Classic, and I don't know if this is still true in modern versions of
Welcome to the
Classic,
Desert Rain.
but when I say Classic, I only refer to the versions I play, which is 1.0 and
What you need?
1.06. Every breakpoint for
Hello.
all of the things is every 10%. So 10% attack speed is a attack speed breakpoint. 20% attack speed is 2 attack speed breakpoints.
What you need?
60% attack speed is 6 attack speed breakpoints. Same for casting speed and hit recovery
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
and block rate and
Hello.
whatever else there is.
Hi there.
Every 10%.
Hello. Good day.
So getting the 40% increased attack speed on your weapon in Classic is really powerful.
Hello.
Especially because there's not really that many sources of attack speed. It's like the weapon, Twitch throw armor, gold wrap, and gloves. And I think gloves are limited to 10. I might be mistaken. They might go to 20.
What you need? Hello. Good day.
And for Whirlwind, it doesn't matter, but for
Hello.
basically anything else, it does matter. And even on my Whirlwind Barbarians, I like to have really high attack speed because occasionally
Good
you
day.
accidentally, like, just attack click a monster.
Hello.
Particularly if you right click your Whirlwind, but you right click on the mob and they're right next to you. And so then having good attack frames means you're not stuck for like a second and a half slowly poking your lance into the monster.
Good day. Hello. Hi there. Hello.
Let's see. You said what you were planning to do. Enigma is my goal. Another torch. Oh, okay. I have
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
never done Ubers, and I have never done
Good day.
Diablo clone.
Hello.
Yep. But hey, I have a +3 elemental druid skills Wurtzleg
Hi there.
with 3 sockets. And how many people can say that? Probably one
Good day.
people.
Hi there. Good day.
Yeah, I had to get my barbarian to level
Hi there.
92 so that he could craft level 60 items with stale runes.
Good day.
Because I wasn't going to use fresh Ort runes on Wert's leg, that's for sure.
Hi there.
Fresh Ort runes go on a weapon that I actually want to use as a
Good
weapon.
day.
Because that Wert's leg is a pre-buff
Hello.
that goes where you would normally put Call to Arms to make Hurricane stronger.
Welcome to the Desert Rain. What you need?
Yeah, it was an oversight. It's not supposed to matter, but it does in 1.07 and in 1.08.
Hello.
And then 1.08 has the additional fun thing where there's some recipes that only
Welcome
work
to the Desert Rain.
at a certain time of the month.
Hi there.
And it's the blood recipes.
Hello. Good day. Hello. Good day.
Excellent game development.
Hi there.
Yep,
Good
that's
day.
right.
Welcome to the Desert Rain. What you need?
High quality stuff.
Good day.
The other really interesting potential result from the 1.08 recipes is that the caster amulet can get up to
Welcome to the
25
Desert Rain.
casting speed instead of 20.
Hi there.
So that can be really cool.
Good day. Welcome to the Desert Rain. Good day. Hello.
Good stuff.
Good day. Welcome to the Desert Rain. Hi there.
Oh, a cool thing
Welcome
about
to
the
Desert Rain.
crafting boots, you know, because magic only affixes are available on 1.07 crafted items, you can get boots with 40% faster run walk and tri-res.
Hi there.
So that would be pretty powerful.
Good day.
With potentially up to 120 total resist.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
40, 40, 40.
Good day.
So that would be pretty strong.
What you need? Good day. Welcome to the Desert Rain. Good day. What you need?
I don't think I have max, but let me see if I can find the right folder. Is it here? This doesn't look right. Is it here? Where's the one called show off? It might be in there. Wait, do I have one called Classic? No. There's show off. Is there anything weird in here? No, not really. Okay. Then we'll see if I have anything in here. Unblind. I think I have boots in here. 3 SOJs, but no Maras. Okay, that was my old card collection. Trading cards. This one's pretty good. 118 gold find and 48 lightning resist with 30 run walk. Let's see, 20 run walk and then 42, 19, and 28 res. Here's an example of a mana after each kill ring. 34 as a rare with magic find, but no casting speed. Unlucky. This is Flash when he got 4 pooled in ASL. That was his reaction when he saw the Zergling show up at his base. I think this one was my best gold find belt. 119 gold find, which is a perfect roll. And then 38 lightning resists and 23 cold resists out of a possible 49. Classic amulets can get multiple class skills on them. I'm trying to see. Oh, this one. I think I wear this. Yeah, I wear this one. So 48 lightning resist and 41 fire resist. This is pretty much the boot I was looking for to try to show you. That's the closest I've had to being like Omega amazing. Probably on a boot. 101 out of 119, 41 and 48 out of possible 49s, 14 out of 14, I believe, and then 30 run walk. So the light radius could have been, let's see, this is a suffix, is that right? Yeah, that's a suffix, that's a suffix. That's a suffix. So this is a prefix. This could have been another resist. So this could have been cold resist instead. Unlucky. No. Oh, yeah. So the resists in classic,
Hi there.
which again that's the versions I play. 1.0 through 1.06. The resists, single resists on any base item
Hi there.
can go up to 49.
Good day.
Rings, maybe not gloves? Rings, amulets, belts, boots, armors. I think even weapons. But I'm not certain on weapons. Hats and amulets for sure.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
So that's a only in classic thing.
Good day. What you need?
Perfect Shaco.
Good day.
Is that like 1 in
Hi there.
30 or something like that? Or to get the perfect one? Ooh. Wow. This one tried so hard. It's a 5 hurricane, 5 tornado. 1 hurricane away. And then, hunger is useless. And it costs only like 500,000. So this is a good backup. If when I get 3 of the 6 hurricane ones, if none of them get 3 sockets, then I'll start showing Larzuk 5 hurricane pelts. And this could be an interesting 5 hurricane one simply because of the also 5 tornado. But yeah, that was close. Very close. Travencall, what is this? Like, if it had simply been 5 hurricane, I would not have oofed. But because of also the 5 tornado,
Yes.
then it's a near miss for me. So like 43, something like that. It's a lot of Shakos. But yeah, that's a really good result. Not what I'm looking for, but a really good result. I had earlier today a +1 druid, 3 tornado, 3 hurricane, required level 30. So that one I'll be trying to punch holes in so that, you know, in theory, I could use it at level 30 if I wanted to for questing or whatever. Oh, I do not need something like that to keep me going. I could do this forever. I mean, I do this with 0 viewers and just like responding to Elzix when he says hello. I'm like, oh, hello. Oh, thank you. So, but yeah, it's nice to see those. I'm not saying it's not nice to see those. But I'm doing this no matter what. So.
Greetings.
Let's see. Durability. No. I should screenshot that one because it is a nice result. Alright, it's in my stash. Duh.
Yes.
Let's see. Windows Shift S. Oh, I need to highlight the item first. Show me the goods. Thank you. I'm vaguely considering the ill-advised idea of endurance testing myself, possibly on Friday, and attempting a 24 hours of Elzix session. But I'm not fully sold on it. So basically, I don't know if I'll try it until I wake up on Friday. And it probably depends a lot on how my sleep goes tonight and tomorrow. But it would be like just testing,
Good day.
do I have the mental fortitude to run back and forth to Elzix for 24 hours? Because I have the notion that I would really enjoy
Yes.
playing Diablo 2 as a full-time job. And if I were to get to a point where I could do that, being able to play 24-hour things like that would benefit me. Ooh,
Good day.
yeah. Well, I should work on Friday, but the company I work for is dying, so there's hardly any work, so we have almost this entire week off. But I still get a full paycheck until the company like actually dies.
Hello.
And so I'm trying to take advantage of that as much as I can and like work on other stuff while still getting a paycheck, you know? And doing this more frequently, and in particular, the idea that I might even try a 24-hour stream, just like to test, can I even do this, is part of trying to take advantage of like getting a paycheck while not really having to work.
Greetings.
And then, so if we have work next week, I'll only be working on 2 days. And so, again, next week would be a time for me to,
Hello.
like, work on stuff. And not just Diablo 2, but, like streaming, but, like, um, getting my ducks in a row, so to speak. My ducks are there, they're just not in a row yet.
Yes.
So I just need to get them in a row.
Good day.
Dang, who says so to speak? Like, what the... It's like... I'm old, man. That's right. That's right. Count all my chickens and they
Hello.
spawn in as ducks. Wait, what happened? And why is that one a platypus? We're not even in Australia. I don't understand.
Good day.
I'm very good at counting chickens before they hatch. I have much experience counting chickens before they hatch.
Hello. Good day.
Imaginary chicken counter, even. Man, if that was a real job. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I count imaginary chickens. What? Hey man, don't ask me, they pay me to do it.
Yes.
So I do it. Battle boots. Because the Valkyrie spawned on the left side of the rack.
Hello.
One more, and then I'll have full gold, I think. And then we go back to Elzix.
Yes.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
Good day.
Oh, thank you.
Hello.
What? But the most recent thing, like project that I finished was getting that barbarian to level 92. And before that, the most recent project that I finished was probably a couple of sets of gambling 58 rare rings in Classic using Cocoon Touch. And right now, the project that I'm working on and will continue to work on as my main Diablo 2 gameplay is this
Welcome
pelt
to the
shopping.
Desert Rain. Hello.
So,
Welcome to the
and
Desert
then
Rain.
part of what I will intend to be working on as like taking advantage of my job situation is getting back into making like 20 to 30 minute videos.
Welcome to
And
the
in
Desert
particular, I want to get back to the 1.0 guided playthrough, which at this point is basically just a
Rain. Good day.
full-length demonstration of how I recommend leveling up your first barbarian,
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
which is Isual runs in Nightmare, and then Isual runs in Hell, and then Erdar runs
Hi there.
in Hell to reach level 92.
Good day.
And it will be, all of the runs will be recorded and posted.
Hello.
And the purpose of that, two purposes: to post all of my gameplay so that if I drop a cool item, it's you can see the drop. You'll have to go search for it because I don't really highlight them, but you can see it. And then also,
Welcome to
because
the Desert Rain.
very frequently you'll see people like, hey, I followed this guide, or I play all the time, you know, I play this game a lot, but I just can't seem to level up, or I can't seem to find such and so item. What am I doing wrong? And what they're doing wrong is they have a wife and 3 kids, and they think playing a lot is 2 hours on Saturday night, where they do 6 runs. And
Welcome to
so
the Desert Rain.
showing the full long form gameplay that it takes, you know, 12 hours of killing Erdars to get from
Welcome to
level
the Desert
85 to
Rain.
level 92 gives realistic expectations to the viewer. Oh, so you've been here
Hello.
before. I wasn't sure if, like, you knew about 1.07, so I figured you'd probably been here before, but
Good day.
I didn't, you know, it's been so long since I really played regularly that I don't
Welcome to the
recognize any
Desert
of the
Rain.
usernames in chat.
Good day.
I mean, this year I had like 9
there.
months where I played 0 at all. So,
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
but yeah, the gym runs, I still have those gyms on mules. I never forwarded them yet.
Good day.
And then, yeah, the Isual runs. I don't think I did Isual runs on stream, but maybe.
Hi there. Good day.
And then, you know, the purpose of getting level 92, of course, is to be able to gamble the +2 class skills amulet.
Good day.
So,
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
and you can get 2 classes on the same amulet. Or
What you
3
need?
classes. And you can
Hello.
get 48 magic find. So, you know, there's
Hi
real
there.
good potential for some high quality amulets. They can't have druid
Welcome to the
skills, so
Desert
I'm
Rain.
less interested in them specifically.
What you need?
Yeah, level 92 means any amulet that you gamble can spawn +2 to class skills. It doesn't mean that it will, but the affix is
Hello.
available.
Welcome to the Desert Rain. Hi there.
Which is nice because reaching level 92 is the last level
Welcome to
where the
Desert
Erdars
Rain.
give you full experience. Then they start giving diminishing
Good day.
returns because your level is too much higher than theirs. Yeah, for crafting,
Hello.
you want level 94, I believe, and for strictly gambling to get rares, then you want 92, I think is how it works.
Hi there.
Because, like, level 94 lets you gamble and craft the amulet
Good day.
on the same character. Something like that. I don't know.
Welcome to the Desert Rain.
I might be giving misinformation. I hope not.
Hello.
If I am, eventually someone will correct me, and then I'll be like, oh, and I won't go back to any of my old videos and
Good day.
change anything. And I'll just make like a video titled
Hi there.
Correction on Amulet Level Character Requirements. Some very
Welcome to the desert rain.
difficult to find title like that.
Good day.
Yeah. I would trust him
Hello.
for sure.
Good day. Hi there. Good day.
Yeah, something like that. That's
Welcome to the desert rain.
you know, a very well-known piece of information. He would have it right
Hi there.
in his video. Whatever he says will be correct.
Good day.
Because if he said the wrong thing, there would be like 5,000
Hi there.
YouTube comments like, no, it's not that level, you have to be this level. And then he would take down the video and remake
Hello.
it with the correct level.
Welcome to the desert rain. Good day.
Yeah, my audience is small enough I could say anything.
Welcome to the desert
And, well, it's true now because he said it and
Good
nobody
day.
knows any better.
rain. Welcome to the desert rain. Hi there. Good day.
So, I try to only say
Hello.
things that are true with regards to the game.
Good day. Hi there. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the desert rain. Good day.
Understandable.
Hello. Good day.
You know who else didn't lie? It's George Washington.
Hi there.
Yep. That's what we were taught in elementary
day.
school. And Johnny Appleseed wore a pot on his head.
Hi there. Hello. Good day.
And Paul Bunyan could cut trees down faster than a lumber
Welcome
mill
to the
machine.
desert rain.
And Babe the Blue Ox would pull them faster
day.
than a train. Yep.
What you need? Hello.
Dang, I haven't heard of Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox in a long time. Your
Hello.
parents would set you on fire. Interesting.
Good day.
My dad really loves plants, just like in
Welcome to the
general,
desert
right?
rain.
And he's building a
Hello.
greenhouse. And in the specific location where he wants to build his greenhouse, there's a very nice tree. It was a cherry tree. All I know about the George Washington quote is that it's a cherry tree. Literally, that's all I know. So, if his parents lit him on fire, couldn't tell you.
Good day.
So he's got this tree. It's a really nice tree, like big around, where he wants his
Welcome to the
greenhouse to
desert
go.
rain.
And so he's like sad that he has to cut down this really nice tree.
Good day.
And he has like acres of really nice trees.
Hi there.
And it's like, Dad, it's just one. You have like thousands more. Yeah, I know, but This one's right here.
Good day.
I like this one. Okay.
Welcome to the desert rain.
Well, the greenhouse is going here, so
Good day.
I guess you'll have to like this one tipped over
Hi there.
and cut off at the base.
Welcome to the desert rain.
Alright, so I'm going to do 10 more screens with pelts on them. And then, ooh, 100 life. And then I will stop for the day. It is
Welcome to the
unlikely
desert
that I
rain.
will stream tomorrow. Because even if I were going to, I would probably just go ahead and use that time slot in my day for something
Welcome
else.
to the desert rain.
And then it is possible... Yeah,
Good day.
it's more the niceness of the tree than the specific location, because like it's not even visible from any of his windows. So like he has to go outside to see it. But yeah, like I get it.
Good day.
That was one, and that's two. But it's just kind of funny that it's like he doesn't want to cut down this one tree, but it's like you have
Welcome to the desert
a
rain.
whole forest of trees. That's three.
Hi there.
Yeah, and then Friday I'll either do a 24 hours, or I'll probably, if I don't do 24, then I'll probably do like 2.
Hi there.
So I think this is 5. Volcano.
Hello. What you need?
6.
Hello.
So the best one I got today was that 5 hurricane, 5 tornado that had 3 elemental instead of 2 druid. So it's a very nice result, but not what I'm looking for. It's a good, I guess that was
Welcome
6.
to the
It's a
desert
good
rain.
backup option.
Good day. Hello.
Yeah, it's a good backup. I have a couple backups. One of them has like of the mammoth, or yeah, I think it's mammoth, where it does like plus life and plus mana based on character level, and I like the way that it looks, even though the life does not get
Hello.
boosted by Oak Sage. I just like
Welcome to the
how the
desert
apex
rain.
looks on the item. That's 7. And then this one is nice because of the plus 3 tornado,
there.
plus 3 hurricane, and then hunger, who cares?
Good day.
Mhm.
Hello.
If it had been grizzly, that would have been really
Okay.
cool. I lost count, so I'm gonna call the next one 8.
Good day. Hi there.
8.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the desert rain. Good day.
9.
What you need?
10. Alright, so that's it for today. And almost certainly nothing tomorrow. Thank you for watching. And probably stream on Friday, either Friday evening or all day. So, you're welcome.